There's a myth circulating that Sydney's nightlife has been ruined by the lockout laws. But as I stand here tonight in the heart of King's Cross, I can tell you that that myth is well and truly confirmed. Since Sydney introduced the lockout laws, more than 30 pubs and clubs have shut their doors. Hundreds, if not thousands of people are out of their jobs. Bands have lost more than 40% of their ticket sales. And the world-famous King's Cross is just a shadow of its former self. But according to Premier Mike Baird, it's all been worth it, because assaults are down by 42.2%, which sounds good, until you realise that foot traffic is down by as much as 82% in some places. So the assaults per person have actually gone up, which is exactly what happened down here in Melbourne in 2008 when we tried the lockout laws. At least we were smart enough to abandon them after 3 months of failure. The Sydney lockout laws were a dumb idea to start with. They were introduced as a knee-jerk reaction to the tragic deaths of Thomas Kelly and Daniel Christie, both punched to death in separate incidents right here near this corner. The catch is that both of those assaults happened before 10:30 p.m. So the question is, how is a 1:30 a.m. lockout going to help with a 10:30 p.m. assault? Funny you should ask, because that is the exact same question that Barry O'Farrell asked in Parliament on November 19th, 2013. But then he ignored his own question and supported the lockout laws anyway. And what about the fatal attacks and king hits that happen outside the lockout zone? Why not lock out Bondi Beach and lock out suburban birthday parties? Hell, why don't we lock out the whole country? The truth is that most of us know how to go out and have a good time without hurting anybody. Cheers. And contrary to what the media might tell you, violent crime has actually been dropping for the last 10 years. This kind of lifestyle regulation is just a lazy attempt by regulators to look like they're doing something, because that's easier than actually dealing with violent offenders. Sydney is committing cultural suicide, and I, for one, would like to say thank you. Because I'm from Melbourne, and Sydney has finally proved once and for all that Melbourne really is better than Sydney. And if you don't believe me, come join me for a drink sometime.